I here that make the awards, Chaplain Kevin Williams, unit for everything that you staff. Can we get a round of applause for all those? Please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've held at the twilight's last gleam, perilous fight? O'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rider gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing for our open.
As we gather here, committed, courage, committed, courage, and understanding in our community. We ask all of this in your holy and understanding in our community. We ask all of this in your holy.
Just a couple quick things. And I need to reinforce this because I see complacency with people all the time. And I said this to the executive staff that we met yesterday. On Tuesday, we hosted the Lieutenant Governor here for a roundtable, and it was chiefs of police and sheriffs from Indian River to Miami. He's a great guy, ex-Green Beret, actually lost a leg in Afghanistan, and then went back through the Green Beret training, and then went back to active duty. But I was talking to him ahead of time, and he goes, yeah, you got this really nice setup and all that. He says, do you know why we chose you guys to have the round table? I said, no. He says, because it's widely known that you're the #1 sheriff's office in the state. And he says, some people will already say, probably in the South, who work here. People that you work with, you have no idea how good you are. and what you've accomplished. You need to be proud of that. And I thank you every day for what you do. The last thing I'll remind you, because I don't know how many people read their email, we're not going to pass that on to the employees. I'm always thinking about how I can take care of your family. So that's significant. That's money you can keep in your pocket. So anyhow, like the major said, I've done that. Choosing one is really tough. So even though you didn't get chosen, a good time, I checked to see what Ray brought. You'll love it, as always, so thanks, Ray. And
office is proud to recognize 2 exceptional students. Our first recipient, Cadet Major Amy Soria Galvão, to Academics and Per Society. The Spanish National Honors leads her school's medical academy as president of Health Occupations Students of America. She also pursues many athletic and artistic outlets, including varsity volleyball after high school purpose. This High School Criminal Justice Career Academy Outstanding Leadership Award. We begin our program with the Santa Lucia's High School Criminal Justice. Our second recipient, Cadet Major Evelyn 4.0 GPA of the Florida Public Service Association, of elementary school, and completed over 5 others. We know she's on the path to recipient of the Santa Lucia's High School Criminal Justice Career Academy Outstanding Leadership Award. The Meriton Award is awarded by the sheriff to a non-sheriff's office employee for an outstanding act, achievement, or exceptional service to humanity, valor, or rendered service in the time of need, crisis, or danger. Let's meet our first receipt that night when it flipped over, trapping him underneath, leaving him unable to free himself or use his radio to call for help. Marcianda was fishing nearby and rushed to help him, freeing Deputy Korb from the ATV and moving him away from the water. He used the radio to call for help as Deputy Korb. He and his family are extremely grateful to Marco Marcianda. Without his help, this story may have had a very devastating actions. Congratulations. Our next recipient in this, after he spotted a suspicious-looking person early in the morning at the Palm Beach International Airport. The man looked like a vagrant, but was in a newer model black vehicle. The suspect had a loaded AR-15 employees when the first airline flights would arrive. Prenda's action potentially saved many lives that day and also reflect the highest ideals of civic true spirit of a good Samaritan. We're proud to present this award to Nicholas Prendes. Congratulations. The Unit Commendation Ribbon is awarded to Sheriff's Office units for exceptional The District 16 Community Policing Unit of Green Acres is demonstrating exactly that. In the first 6 months of this year, the Community Policing Unit hosted or assisted 41 community events, as well as an initiative called Girls Who Code 561 to help young ladies gain computer skills. During the first half of the year, information reports. They also rhyme, and Deputy Sheriff Alex Perez. Investigations and covert surveillance protects dignitaries and supports federal task forces with the FBI, ATF, and U.S. Marshals. Serving in Palm Beach, Trump in July 2024, tactical agents provided motorcade protection all day, every day. When a second assassination attempt took place 2 months later at the Trump International Shore, President Trump detailed for President Trump, Vice President Vance, and other visiting members of Congress. All of this was done while agents continued their day-to-day investigations. On election night 2024, President Trump, his staff, members of Congress, the national media, and celebrities descended on Palm Beach County to watch the results. The tactical unit managed all the protectee motorcades, as well as secured voting sites, election watch parties, and last-minute campaign stops. In all, the tactical unit worked more than 36, responded to 732 requests for assistance, for firearms canine support, and 19 firearms recovered. Please join us in congratulating the PBSO Tactical Unit for their excellence in serving our community at the highest levels. Our next unit commendation is presented to the Targeted Violence Unit. The men and women of the Targeted Violence Unit have consistently demonstrated exceptional professionalism and thorough investigations. They captured 2 potential active shooters. The first one planned to impersonate a sheriff's deputy while actively shooting up passengers at the baggage claim area. The Targeted Violence Unit apprehended multiple firearms and ammunition from both incidents, saving countless lives. Since December, the Targeted Violence Unit has enforced 225 risk protection orders, seized more than what can be achieved through unity, perseverance, and teamwork. We're honored to recognize the PBSO Targeted Violence Unit for their distinguished service. Congratulations. We honor the Violent Crimes Division Firearms Investigative Unit with our next unit commendation. Under strong leadership, the Violent Crimes Division Firearms Investigative Unit has demonstrated remarkable dedication, teamwork, and efficiency in combating firearms. 14 Glock switches seized, 138 search warrants produced, 227 hours of surveillance, and 11 federal cases. We've tackled multi-jurisdictional cases using shooters, including a multi-jurisdictional shooting case leading to charges of 13 counts of shooting into a building and 4. Congratulations to the community is by building strong relations. Office West Detention Center Volunteer Group does exactly that, impacting the lives of many within the schools, hospitals, and senior facilities in Western Palm Beach County. Over the last year, the West Detention Center Volunteer Group has given more than 500 hours of their time to stations in Western Palm Beach County, including the Glades Central High School Criminal Justice Competition, the West Detention Center Backpack Giveaway, the West County Senior Center Thanksgiving Luncheon, and the Gove Elementary School Christmas Toy Distribution, just to name a few. Whether their center volunteer group demonstrates missions. Commendation Medal is awarded by the sheriff to a sheriff's office employee who has distinguished himself or herself by participating in an event. Please welcome this year's Special Commendation Medal recipients, the members of the PBSO Narcotic War on Drugs. In the last year, dismantled a major drug trafficking organization, counterfeit fentanyl pills across South Florida. During this operation, they often during 16-hour shifts. They also uncovered a human trafficking ring that was being run by the drug trafficking organization, seizing more than 21 pounds of fentanyl. That's enough to kill more than 4.6 million people, as well as a clandestine lab, pill press, 11 minutes nationwide. Congratulations to the Narcotics Unit and our outstanding partners in law enforcement. Life-saving actions or rescuing another person from imminent death, or grave bodily injury involving bravery, whereby he or she faces personal hazard or danger and the voluntary risk of life. Morning on October 13, 2024, while on his way to work, Deputy Michael Crappa spotted a car on fire on I-90 from the car, dragging him to safety. Meanwhile, the driver was still trapped, caught between the door frame and a tree. Without the equipment needed to free him, Deputy Crappa grabbed a fire extinguisher to control the flames until fire rescue arrived and extricated the driver, life-flighting him by trauma hawk to the hospital for critical care. Deputy Crappa's quick thinking, courage, and selfless actions saved a life, reflecting the highest values of service and dedication to the community. Please join us in recognizing Deputy Craffa's responsive, life-saving actions. Our second life-saving medal, Boca Raton. Early that morning, Deputy Michael Devanza, the car ran a red light at the intersection, crossed State Road 7, drove over the sidewalk, snagging a steel cable from a utility pole before hitting a tree, flipping over, was unable to put out the flames. While he continued working to try to suppress the fire, Deputy Devanzo put himself in harm, been impaired, and almost certainly would have died if it were not for the deputy's actions. Both deputies demonstrated exceptional courage and commitment, their response and bravery. On September 29, 2024, Deputy Stephanie Tejada responded to a traffic crash on State Road 7 in Loxahatchee. One of the drivers urgently approached her and said the other driver had grabbed all she could see was a man in a kneeling position from the tree and was already turning. She carefully removed the cord from around his neck and worked to revive him. Deputy Tejada's swift actions stabilized the man until Palm Beach County Fire Rescue arrived and rushed him to Wellington Regional Hospital in stable condition. Deputy Tejada embodies the core value. Join us in commending Deputy Tejada for her rapid response to save a troubled man. February 23rd this year, Sergeant James Spanish and along to make a line, Sergeant Barca immediately checked for signs from vomiting water. By the time Palm Beach Fire Rescue arrived, Adelina was still vomiting pool water, but had also started crying, which is a very good sign. She was taken during an intensely stressful situation, most certainly saved this little one's life. Please join us in recognizing Sergeant Barca for his life-saving rescue of this precious young girl. The Meritorious of Duty distinguished him assailant. Special recognition Kessler arrived to conduct their investigation, but at that point the suspect stopped cooperating. Once the suspect stood up, Deputy Kessler tried to regain control of him by gripping his left wrist and upper arm, but the suspect started to fight him and displayed a handgun in his right hand. Deputy Bermudez Altamirano spotted it immediately, shouting, "Gun!" while drawing her own weapon. Deputy Kessler quickly moved out of the way, enabling Deputy Bermudez Altamirano to eliminate the threat without hesitation. As a result of both deputies' swift actions, the suspect was prevented from causing great bodily harm or death. He was treated on the scene and rushed to the hospital, where he later succumbed to his injuries. Deputy Bermudez Altamirano's actions reflect on her skill and training, earning her the Meritorious Combat Medal from this very dangerous encounter. We commend Deputy Kessler's presence of mind and quick action under great pressure with the Combat Action Medal. The Distinguished Service Medal is awarded by the sheriff to a sheriff's office employee or volunteer, either sworn or non-sworn civilian, who distinguished himself or herself by superior meritorious service. We begin by recognizing PBSO's Volunteer of the Year, Volunteer Captain Robert Clutter, Unit 71, Dispatch. Our Volunteer of the Year joined PBSO's Citizens Observer Patrol program in September 2022 as a dispatcher. Several months later, Robert Clutter was promoted to sergeant and then lieutenant in November 2023 of the Unit 71 dispatchers. He's also active in Unit 103 Jupiter Farms, Unit 56 FTO, and has earned the Presidential 500-Hour Award in 2023. Now, as a captain, he's also known for his exceptional leadership and organizational skills, something that serves PBSO's dispatchers well. For years, they recorded all their radio activity on paper. Facing a challenge in transitioning dispatchers from paper charts to the Focus computer program for recording radio activity, Captain Clutter stepped up to lead the effort. He conducted one-on-one training sessions, advocated for touchscreen laptops with numerical keypads from PBSO, and boosted system use from 20% to 75% of all radio calls. His innovative contributions have made operations more efficient and reflect his outstanding volunteer service. Please join us in thanking Captain Robert Clutter, PBSO's Volunteer of the Year. Congratulations. It's bad luck for the criminals when she's on the case. PBSO's Civilian Employee of the Year comes from the Palm Beach Regional Fusion Center. Senior Criminal Intelligence Analyst Jerry Culpus Angelo. In late 2022, analyst Culpus Angelo played a significant role in a large-scale organized crime and money laundering investigation known as Operation Fool's Treasure. Working with the PBSO Narcotics Division, analyst Culpus Angelo helped identify business owners and their associates taking part in multiple additional illegal gambling establishments throughout Florida. She also uncovered that the suspects owned a business that sold and distributed gambling machines around the world, even locating a warehouse in Miami that stored hundreds of illegal slot machines. This comprehensive investigation eventually led to the execution of multiple search warrants early this year, resulting in 6 arrests and the seizures of firearms, more than $900,000, several vehicles, and more than 1,000 illegal slot machines. Analyst Culpus Angelo was personally responsible for identifying multiple bank accounts made up of illegal proceeds. Please join us in recognizing analyst Culpus Angelo for her tenacity, expertise, and distinguished service as PBSO's Civilian Employee of the Year. Our Corrections Deputy Sheriff of the Year demonstrates expertise and attention to detail. He is Deputy Sheriff Christopher McRae from the West Detention Center. On July 2nd of this year, in the E4 housing unit at West Detention Center, Deputy Christopher McRae demonstrated exceptional foresight by locating a homemade weapon that had been hidden by an inmate after a fight involving nearly 20 inmates during the previous shift. Recognizing the potential threat, Deputy McRae conducted a thorough search and discovered an improvised knife made from a Deputy McRae again recovered another homemade weapon that an inmate tried to discard after an altercation with another inmate. Deputy McRae's actions, attention to detail, and tactical awareness prevented 2 very dangerous situations involving violent felony inmates. Had the weapons not been found, they could have been used to harm a deputy or another inmate. For his professionalism and dedication to safety, please join us in recognizing Deputy McRae's distinguished service as Corrections Deputy Sheriff of the Year. PBSO's Law Enforcement Deputy Sheriff of the Year is committed to detail and dedicated to making our community better. He is Deputy Sheriff Jason Robbins from District 14, Lake Worth. On June 25, 2024, Deputy Jason Robbins conducted a traffic stop on a BMW. He found Stanley Jacques, a passenger in the car, possessing marijuana, drug paraphernalia, a .45 caliber handgun, 4 loaded magazines, and nearly $200 cash. The evidence, along with the suspect's cell phone, was seized. A search warrant for the phone was drafted and later granted. During a follow-up investigation, evidence on the phone led to criminal charges. In December, PBSO's SWAT team executed a residential search warrant at the suspect's home in Lantana. Deputies seized 2 handguns, ammunition, additional marijuana and drug paraphernalia, and almost $20,000 in cash. The suspect, Stanley Jacques, was taken to the main detention center on a felony warrant, with additional charges pending. Deputy Robbins' proactive actions and willingness to go above and beyond the call of duty exemplify his commitment to pursuing justice. Please join us in recognizing Deputy Robbins' distinguished service as Law Enforcement Deputy Sheriff of the Year. Our detectives tackle danger head-on, chasing leads through the Florida heat. dealing with tangled paper trails, and even combing the depths of the digital world. Today, we honor our Detective of the Year, Detective Edwin Miranda Jr. from Behavioral Sciences. In April of this year, acting on a tip from the FBI, Detective Edwin Miranda led the probe into Damian Allen, a Loxahatchee resident who was engaging in threatening communications with a young woman, who later committed a deadly school shooting in Wisconsin. Analyzing data from TikTok, Discord, Telegram, and other social media platforms, Detective Miranda established probable cause that Allen conspired to commit terrorism, made mass threats, and impersonated law enforcement. This led to PBSO seizing 18 firearms, 300 pounds of ammunition, tactical gear, PBSO law enforcement uniforms, and forged credentials, resulting in Allen's arrest and averting catastrophe. In September 2023, less than 2 years earlier, Detective Miranda assisted Jupiter Police with Henry Horton, a man who confessed to him during a hospital interview of planning attacks on Okeechobee High School, Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, and a Parkland church. By gaining Horton's trust, Detective Miranda was able to review his phone, uncovering detailed plans for mass killings from Miami to New York. This evidence led to charges for written threats, a $1 million bond, and Horton being sentenced to 3 years in prison plus 12 years probation. By thwarting these threats through his excellence in investigations, Detective Miranda saved countless lives and embodies PBSO's excellence in threat prevention. Please join us in recognizing Detective Miranda as PBSO's Detective of the Year. Congratulations.
Pretty impressive stuff, huh? If you guys will allow me to go off script for just 1 minute, bear with me for 1 minute. We had a little miscommunication on time with our Santa Lucius. You guys heard the write-ups on them, on our 2 cadets that won the yearly award, and they're here. So if you'll let me go off script for 1 minute, I'm gonna get them up here and get a picture with the sheriff. So can I have Cadet Major Amy Soria Galvaro and Cadet Major Evelyn Nino Lagunas come on up?
To academics and personal growth, including Suits for Seniors, the Florida Public Service Association, the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, and the Pathfinder Club at her church. Cadet Major Galvaro leads her school's medical academy as president of Health Occupations Students of America. She also pursues many athletic and artistic outlets, including varsity volleyball and playing the electric guitar in her church band. At the Criminal Justice Academy, Cadet Major Galvaro organizes events and takes an active role in helping other students. She plans to pursue a STEM degree after high school and is exploring careers in law enforcement or medicine. We know she'll lead and serve with compassion and purpose and leave a lasting impact on her community. Congratulations, Cadet Major Galvaro, recipient of Santa Lucia's High School Criminal Justice Career Academy Outstanding Leadership Award. Our second recipient, Cadet Major Evelyn Nino Lagunas, consistently demonstrates her outstanding leadership and organizational skills, maintaining a perfect 4.0 GPA while actively participating in many extracurricular activities and service organizations. She serves as president of her school's chapter of the Florida Public Service Association, where she's also a competition winner. She's a proud member of the Health Occupations Students of America and the Science National Honor Society. Recently, Cadet Major Lagunas completed an internship at Starlight Cove Elementary School and completed over...
Congratulations, ladies, and thank you guys. I will give a shout out to the technical crew in the back. I always throw a curveball at them, and as usual, they jumped right on it. This this will end the awards. Again, thank you for coming. One announcement, collect your pictures in the lobby, and for anybody that wants pictures with the sheriff, if you'll give us about 2 minutes to change the set, you guys can come up in here individually or as teams, and the sheriff will do pictures with you. So thank you guys for coming, and congratulations to all our winners.
That concludes the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Annual Awards Program. Thank you for attending.